Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this week we are doing ChAt SpAt, and I didn't ask anybody for any topics. I did get one thing that a viewer wanted me to touch on, and I will touch on that. But besides that, I just have a few things to tell you guys, and that is what this ChAt SpAt is going to be. So if you are interested in seeing that, well, you know the deal. Just keep watching. So one of my viewers wanted me to touch on YouTube deleting everybody's videos, and I don't know too much about that. I haven't, fingers crossed, had any of my videos deleted yet, but I do know that they're deleting a lot of people, especially smaller channels right now, a lot of their videos that have keywords in the description box, which is just at the very bottom of your description box where you're just literally putting tag words, like one word with a comma, another word with a comma, and it goes on and on and on. And that is really flagging YouTube to your videos, and they'll delete them. And a lot of people are having issues with this because you don't back up your videos, which is something I don't do either. And it's not a smart idea, but for people who don't have a lot of storage or RAM or memory, you know, and we don't have a lot of money to buy all that extra stuff to store our videos on, like, we're kind of, that's what we have to do, or our computers kind of break down on us. So, you know, a lot of us don't have that backup, and you're losing the views that you gained, and it's really infuriating. But the bottom line of it all is you just have to follow YouTube's rules. I mean, 11th Gorgeous just a while back got their video, like their whole channel suspended for 2 weeks because of doing that and not listening to YouTube's warnings. So, I mean, it was out then, you know, as a huge warning not to do it. And people are still doing it. And I see that YouTube is mostly just going after the smaller channels with this. And they're also getting rid of misleading titled videos, which I know a lot of higher channels that do this, and they haven't even been touched yet. So I'd like to see what YouTube does about that. But I have a feeling that they won't, you know, they'll kind of drag their feet with that because that's a lot of money lost for them as well. But us smaller channels are being targeted right now, and it's because you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. Misleading titles, you know, when you say, my cat died, or watch this person kill a baby, you know, and it has nothing to do with what your actual video is about, that's a misleading title, and YouTube will delete your video. If you have the keywords in the description box, YouTube is going to delete your video, you know. And then some people don't have any of that going on, and their videos are still being deleted, and I can't tell you why. I honestly don't know. I just know what I'm hearing and seeing so far. I haven't really looked into it too far because my videos are not being deleted yet. But as far as I know, there's a lot of rules that a lot of us are missing because of what we've seen other YouTubers do, and so we do the same thing. And there are things that get our videos, you know, views more, and that's what a lot of people care about, so that's what they're doing. And it's just, YouTube is cracking down on it now, so you guys have to stop doing that. I mean, other than that, that's really all I know about it. I don't know too much about it. I do know that some YouTubers are making videos about it, and they seem to know a lot about it, or seem to think they know a lot about it, so you can check out those videos and see if that helps you at all. But for me personally, that's all I really know about it, is that there are rules being broken, and if you've had a video deleted, you have most likely broken some kind of rule that we had no idea was there. So if you guys have the time, I would really highly recommend reading all the rules. I know that there's like pages upon pages. I haven't read them all myself, but I am in the process of getting through that. I printed them all out, and I am getting through that. So I might come up with a video in a little while telling you like a lot of the rules that I've read on all those pages that I know that people are not abiding by, and maybe that can help us out in a smaller community. Now, with that being said, with me taking the time out to do that and make that video in the future, that kind of coincides with what I want to talk about now. Now, I recently made a diaries video that somehow turned into me against another YouTuber, and it's like blowing up, and people are like tattling on me to this YouTuber on Twitter, and it's just becoming a bunch of bullshit, to be honest, when all I was doing was venting about something that I knew had happened to me. I'm not dumb, you know, and it just all falls down to this. I am really sick and tired of the negativity and hate on YouTube. I have, since I've been on here, and I saw it, because when I first started, I had no idea that this was even a problem. And when I first started it, I was so angry because I was so, like, tainted by how bad the community was that I just wanted to rant and rave and fix it immediately. And I didn't realize how hard it would be to do that, because of so many people that are only on YouTube to try to destroy people's happy feelings, to try to bring you down, to try to hurt you, you know, try to make you feel like shit about yourself. And no matter how hard you fight against it, it just is going to keep going on and on and on, because there are some people that are just so dark and ugly and hateful that, and these are viewers, and I'm not talking about just fellow YouTubers, I'm talking about viewers, trolls, haters. They're never going to go away. No matter what we do, they are never going to go away. So it's something that I am just going to stop ranting about. I recently watched a video by Jessica, and I will leave her video link down below. And this girl is quite young, but soulful. Like, she is very young, but she's got a heart of gold, and she's very mature for her age. And she has wisdom that a lot of people need to hear. And she has a smaller channel, so not a lot of people get to hear her voice. And I really think that if you guys have the time, check out her video, because she always sees both sides of everything, and she tries to be very fair, and she doesn't let a lot get to her, and she doesn't let her emotions speak for her. She always thinks very clear-headed, and I really like that about her, because when I watch her, I get a dose of reality for myself, and that's what this video did for me. And what the point of her video was instead of trying to fix the hate or dwelling on the hate, not that she was saying it was a bad thing to do that, because it is a problem, and I think the more that we talk about it, the more that knowledge gets out there, and people will slowly start switching that around. But she wanted to focus more on paying it forward, which I think is a wonderful idea and totally changed my perspective on how to deal with things here. You know, I'm a very stubborn person, a very vocal person, blunt, you know, honest. And that comes through a lot with my rants, and it comes through a lot when I get upset, but I do have my downsides, you know. I speak with my emotions, not my head. If I'm angry about something, I will just vent it out, and sometimes that's not the right thing to do, as in this last issue. You know, I want to kind of take my channel in a way where I'm still me, but it's more positive, and I'm not dwelling on all the hate that people are throwing at me, or the people that are stalking me and leaving me hate comments. You know, I don't want to dwell on that, because I don't want to give them any more attention. I am so sick of all the drama and all the negative emotion, and what it's doing is making me bitter about YouTube. It's making me feel like this is a job. It's not fun anymore. It's not something I want to do. So I'm going to switch that around, because I know that YouTube is pretty much my everything right now, and I just want to be happy. So I'm going to take a little note from Jessica. Thank you so much, Jessica, for that video. And I'm going to start paying it forward with positivity. What she talked about in her video was, choose something that you can do that expresses positivity here on YouTube. Whether that is leaving a nice comment on someone's video telling them, you make my day with your videos. I love your videos. Please don't ever stop. You know, stuff like that. You know, whether it's sending somebody on here who's going through a tough time a small gift. You know, whether it's subscribing to someone who has a channel and, you know, is a really dedicated viewer to you. And if it's shouting someone out, you know, whatever it is, as long as it's positive. You know, we dwell on the negative things because we want them to be fixed. Not everybody dwells on the negative things just because they're negative people, or they like to bitch, or they want views or subscribers. You know, sometimes you just are really trying to change something that you love. The bad part of something that you love. You just want it to be beautiful. But sometimes the only way to do that is to fight it with positivity. And Jessica made me see that. And so that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm not going to be dwelling anymore on the drama of YouTube, on the drama between YouTubers, between friends, between haters and trolls, between subscribers. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to give it any more of my attention. From now on, what I'm going to do is be kind. You know, if I get a hate comment, I'm going to go on someone's channel who's been a huge supporter of mine and they're just starting, I'm going to leave them an amazing comment. You know, if I'm going to do this anyway, and I'm going to keep paying it forward. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, Pay It Forward. I think it's got Helen Hunt in it, and that kid, I don't know what his name is, but he was in The Sixth Sense. It was a beautiful movie, and I really, if you've never seen it, get it, rent it, whatever. It will make you cry, warning, it will make you bawl your eyes out. But it's a beautiful movie, and it's just got a beautiful message. And I really think that's what Jessica was trying to portray here. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the stress. I'm sick of not wanting to get on my computer anymore, or just the thought of making videos is bringing me down, because I'm just sitting here wondering who's going to hate on me now, you know, like who's going to throw shade at me today. I'm not worrying about it anymore. Not one bit. I just want to be happy. I want this to be my place of relaxation, of fun, of friends, and that's what it's going to be, because I guess we can really make our channels and what we see around here and what we dwell on whatever we want it to be, because there's always going to be that dark side and there's always going to be that light side. You just need to choose where you want to stand, so that the view that you see is what you want to see, so to speak, if that makes sense. And I want to see positivity. I want to see fun. I want to see happy. You know, like, I'm sick of dwelling on something that obviously is always going to be there. You know, the more that you spread positivity, the bigger it becomes, and I really think that we have that power to do that. So instead of ranting about the negative, horrible shit on here, I'm going to start contributing to the positive side, and it's just going to grow and grow and grow. And I just want you guys to check out Jessica's channel, subscribe to her, because she always has such enlightening messages, and she's just so full of hope. So that's really all I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to tell you where I was at, where I'm going to be at, and what I'm doing. And I really, really hope that you guys decide to do that too, that you guys decide to pay it forward. Watch Jessica's video, understand what she's trying to say, and just pay it forward, because it's just time to be happy. It's time to go back to loving what I do and just not worrying about the stress, because I'm putting that on myself, because it's my choice to care about it, and I'm choosing not to anymore. So that is everything I wanted to talk in this week's Chat SpAt. I hope that this was somewhat fun or informative, or you guys like this in some way. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys know about YouTube deleting like our videos and what's going on with that, if you know a little bit more information, or if you know any videos that actually, you know, have really good information about why and what's going on. You can link them down below as well. And yeah, let me know your thoughts as well on the pay it forward, and head over to Jessica's channel and check her out. You guys will absolutely love her. So yeah, that is this week's Chat SpAt, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.